Hello friends, welcome to today's video. We're going to talk about Amnesia by Sungyun. Here's Only Lovers Left. It's going to join me for this experience. But anyway, just to go over this video is going to work. I'm going to run through the track list, give you my thoughts on the 2 songs that are on this album, and then give it a score out of 10 at the end. But I do have a few disclaimers before we continue. Disclaimer number 1, this album is new. It just came out. My opinions on it very much may change over time. Second disclaimer, my standard one. Everything I say in this video is just my opinion. You do not have to agree with my opinion because, as the mug always says, music is subjective, and that is great. Alrighty, now that we have all of that out of the way, let's get started. And first up, we have the title track, the titular Amnesia, and it's pretty good. I really like how you feel the song build. Like, it starts out slow, but you feel it pick up. Like, you can see how it's building, and as we should know by now, I love when songs build. But let's actually get into the song. Let's discuss the song. And we're going to start off talking about the verses because these verses, they're excellent. The first one is insanely short. Like, it is 2 lines long. It is incredibly short. However, it works. Like, it works in the way the song flows together because it flows really nicely into the pre-chorus. And it works with the way the song builds. I'll put it that way. The second verse is longer, a phenomenal feat than being longer than 2 lines, I know, but it manages to do it. It's more than 2 lines. And it does something I usually hate. It slows the song back down. Normally, that would piss me off. Normally, I wouldn't like that. I don't like when songs get more upbeat in a chorus and then slow back down for the second verse. It just bothers me, but I think it works really well here. A lot of the reason I think the verses are so good is because of the pre-chorus, because this pre-chorus is great too. It just works so well as part of the song, right? Like, the way the verses go into the pre-chorus and the way the pre-chorus would go into the chorus, it's masterful. Like, this pre-chorus is doing everything I needed to do because, again, the verses are a lot slower. The chorus, spoilers, is much more, like, it's not that slow. And you need that. You need that bridge between the 2 parts, and the pre-chorus does it so well. And speaking of the chorus, let's get into the chorus, okay? Unfortunately, I do not enjoy this chorus all that much. I've never been a fan of, like, the rockier style of rock. Like, if you're fully rock, not for me. I think it's too loud. I can do pop rock. Pop rock I can do all day long, but full-fledged rock is always a bit much for me. And unfortunately, this chorus veers towards the louder side. Like, the background music just kind of hurt my ears a little bit. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's not for me. Big picture, though, I wouldn't call this a bad song. Again, like, I just say it's not my style. But also, in the grand scheme of things, I don't think Sungyun has a bad solo single. But he also has, like, a million, because he used to have, like, other names. I forget his last name now. It slipped my mind. But he had, like, a name before he was WOODZ. And then he had a lot of names. He has a lot of singles. A lot of them I haven't heard in a while, so I'm not going to die on the hill he doesn't have any bad ones. But at least recently, I don't think he has any bad singles. That said, I definitely also wouldn't call this his best single either. He has rockier sounding titles that I enjoy a lot more than this one because they're more pop rock style, which I like. So this is definitely not my favorite Sungyun title either. And frankly, I don't know when I'm going to listen to this one again. On to the second and final song on this album, Behind, and it's really cool, if I'm being honest. It's giving psychedelic in a way, not like psychedelic rock, but more, here's the way I described it in my mind when I was listening to it, okay? Have you ever watched a TV show where someone smokes weed and the writers of the show have clearly never been high a day in their life and they have this character start wildly hallucinating? It has similar energies to that, and I was kind of into it. It's also a very chill song, but unfortunately that means I don't have a ton to say about it. Like, it's a very nice listening experience. I enjoyed listening to this song, but it's sort of one of those songs that I don't really have a ton to say about. It's more just, if you lay back and vibe, you'll have a good time. Anyway, that's all I have to tell you about this album. So with that, it is score time, and overall, I'm going to give it an 8.6 out of 10. The second song is nice. The first one definitely has its moments, but I think it's a smidge too loud for me. So yeah, 8.6 out of 10. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to comment your thoughts on this album down below. Let me know how you feel. You can also like and subscribe if you want to or don't. I will be okay either way. And in the description, I'm going to put all my other Sungyun reviews so you can check them out if you so choose. And yeah, thank you again for watching. Bye!